Hello and welcome back to Visit Fylde Coast. What an absolutely beautiful, glorious day. Look at that sky. Look at that sky. There's not a cloud. Well, there's one or two up there, but we'll not look that direction. It's a lovely, lovely day and I've got some jobs to do today. So I thought we'd have a look and see what's happening in Blackpool this week. So this is going to be a bit of a compilation of all kinds of different bits and bobs as I weave my way from place to place. And one of the guys that works on Central Pier, I was squaring myself up to do a video just up here, and one of the guys that works on the pier shouts, "Jane, there's a mermaid in the sea." And I've missed it. Wouldn't you believe? There's no mermaid there, it's gone, it's swum off. Perhaps it's gone back to the Isle of Man. So if you're new in these parts, don't forget, make sure that you've subscribed, make sure that you've hit the little bell for notifications, and make sure that you've signed up for your Visit Fylde Coast email newsletter. I'm just trying to make sure I turn around without making you dizzy because the wheel's going round now. The wheels on the bus are going round and round. Just a second. Are you ready? There you go. Whoa! Fast little bit at the end. There you are. There's the big wheel going round. And we'll go and have a look and see what we can find in Blackpool that's interesting. I'm sure there'll be something. even if it's not mermaids. It's absolutely gorgeous. What a lovely, lovely day. It makes you feel like summer's coming, doesn't it? Makes you feel like summer's coming. There's quite a few people on the beach actually. And it's just a little bit of a breeze. Yesterday was enough to blow you off your feet. It was really, really windy. And today the wind dropped to a breeze, which is much more amenable. And as soon as you get away from the seafront, it sort of starts to disappear. This is Central Pier's yard, for want of a better way to describe it. Oh, that went all blurred then, didn't it? So that's where they do all their unloading and loading and deliveries and things. You'll notice that Silcock's Fun Palace has had a bit of a smarten up. It's had a tidy up at the front, and that old carousel that didn't really look nice has been taken down. Look at all the people. I just realised what the problem is with the little bit of a blur. We've had a hand-me-down phone upgrade at Rabbit Towers. I've got a new phone and T-Boy has got the old one. And I got a lens cover to protect the lenses, thinking that was the best thing to do. And then I discovered, I've never had a lens cover before, and then I discovered that the lens cover actually distorts the picture and makes it a bit blurred, so that's no good at all, is it? I've taken it off, so we should be all right now. So now I'm wondering what the mobile stage hire is for. Here's another group of people that are busy packing up and getting themselves organised. There's usually somebody here unloading or loading something. So Turtle Bay, in the old Clifton Hotel, now Four Shores Hotel, is getting ready for opening this summer. Don't think they've announced a date yet, but that's a suspended ceilings van. So if they're still doing suspended ceilings, I think they've got a little while to go yet. This is a busy junction. Quite a wide junction, so if you've already gone through the lights, you kind of get a bit stuck. So there's a brand new walk between Central Pier and North Pier for May. If you want to watch that separately, that's where I've just been from one clip to the next one. That was the gap between the introduction and the next bit of film. It's we'll go and work our way uptown now and see what else is happening. I think that tram sounds a bit like it could do with some oil. And at the other side of the tramway, I'll just make sure there's nothing else going to knock me down. Here comes Charlie Corolla. Is it Charlie Corolla, this one? Yes, it is, isn't it? I think. Now look at that then for a lovely sight. Two trams together. No, it's not Charlie Corolla. It's not Charlie Corolla. Well, that was a good bit of timing. I've just been talking to somebody that I know and said, do you know what's going off underneath here? And the builders have disappeared. They've all gone up the scaffolding. And apparently, so the story goes, it's the wall ties that have perished that hold the outer skinny brick and the inner skinny brick together. And of course this red brick one here had been on fire some time ago. I don't know what they're going to do with that. I'm sure it will all be revealed with the passage of time. And there'll be some more pigeons homeless. But I'll tell you something, they've done really well doing all that work underneath there in the middle of Blackpool Promenade when it's as busy as it is. I bet it's not been an easy project managing to do that. Right, we're going left. We're going left at Papa's up to Church Street, and it's Blackpool Dance Festival this week, and I've seen a few dancers, competition ready, walking about. So they get ready and do the hair and makeup in the hotel rooms. So you'll see them walking about the town centre looking extremely glamorous and all gorgeous with the hair done and the makeup and the beautiful posture and the lovely straight backs. And they make their way to the Winter Gardens, which is where all the competitions take place. So this is Bus Central, so this is where you catch your buses. And this block is, there's some nice clear bus information there as well. I think that's quite new. Either that or I've just not noticed it. So this block is controlled with cameras for taxis and permitted vehicles only. So please don't shortcut up here, because the cameras will catch you and you'll get a ticket. Don't say you've not been warned. Don't say you've not been warned. Right, let's go see what's happening on Church Street. It's a while since I came down here. It's a few weeks since I came into Blackpool, I think, if I remember rightly. Looks much like it did last time we came for a look. Did you know that there's an exhibition space upstairs in Hive? Just noticed as I came past with the windows open, and they're doing some work inside it to redecorate and refurbish it ready for their latest exhibition. And there's quite an active arts collaborative, I think is perhaps the best way to put it, that operates from Hive, and they do all kinds of interesting stuff. So it's worth having a look on Facebook for that. It's worth following it. It's worth following it. These look like dancers, unless I'm mistaken. We're going to have a look at the fountains. Look at the pigeons. It's like going on a tour of Blackpool's Parades, going on a vlog with me, isn't it? Bless her. Aren't they cute? I know people don't like pigeons, but enjoying the bath. It's pretty, that. Dancing fountains. Yeah, they're dancers. They must all be inside competing. So when there are big events on at the Winter Gardens, the actual floral hall and the toilets and everything are closed to the public. I've got to say, these picnic tables are really popular, and it's nice to be able to just sit down for 10 minutes and enjoy the sunshine and enjoy the town centre. Perhaps get something to eat from one of the nearby shops and cafes and things. And we're heading off in that direction up to the Regent, because Thursday afternoon is... I'll just stop. There's a man here with a head on a tripod. Oh dear me, only in Blackpool. I don't know whether he's beheaded her recently. Yes, Thursday afternoon at the Regent is auction day. So they do online auctions, which is what we're going up to see them about and to video. So that will be a separate video, so if you've got notifications enabled, you will know all about that when it's online and it's uploaded. This is Topping Street on your left, and that's a very big crane, isn't it? That's at the new DWP place. The one at the back of it, that one, is on the Holiday Inn site. I think I'm having trouble with my mouth today. It's not working properly. It's a pretty shop. I've got some other stuff in there. Kelly's Baby Boutique. Pretty shop. So next left is the site that used to be the old syndicate. And this is where the DWP building's going, with the big yellow crane. So at the back of the fence that you can just see at the end of the car park, that's the extent of the site. And I think there's been some talk of putting a car park and a convenience store on this front section here. I believe that's sort of rumbling its way through the planning system as we speak. So this is the bit that's all being redeveloped. This is Talbot Gateway, this end of Blackpool. So that's the Talbot Road multi-storey at the back of it. And Sainsbury's and the railway station and the council offices are sort of at the back of there. So we've walked along Church Street. The church and Winter Gardens is just down there. This building is known as The Edge, and it's a lovely Art Deco building. And it's kind of on a triangle, so it fills the space between Cookson Street and then Church Street, and then it goes sort of along the back like that. So it's like a kind of a triangle shape. And that's supposed to be being converted and renovated by Blackpool Council into a sort of an arts hub. And there's the famous trees of Cookson Street, which there's a bit of an outcry about them because of the amount of money that they cost. But each one has got quite a complex foundation to it. It's got a kind of a crate underground so that its roots can be contained, and the tree will grow properly without pushing all the pavement up, and they do definitely add to the look of the street, I've got to say. And here we are, we've arrived at our destination, so we're going to go across and we're going to take a look, and we're going to see if we can fathom out how these online auctions work and how you can take part rather, and what kind of things you can buy. Corn Street, that's what I was trying to explain when I was telling you about this triangular shaped building known as the Edge. And we'll take a little portal down here, and we'll go and see what's happening with all the building sites, because it's a while since I came around here. It's 4:30 and it's still warm enough for me not to need to put my cardigan on. That's incredible, it must be warm. So this is where all the terrace properties and the dentists and whatnot were demolished on King Street. On the left, I've got hiccups. If you missed out hiccuping, you'll know why. And I think these are coming down on the right hand side as well. Don't quote me on that. I'm not entirely sure about that, but it's all changed, put it that way. It's all changed. Kingswood Stationers are moving. They've got a new place. I can't remember where they said they were going to, but they've got I think it might be Polton Industrial Estate. They've definitely got a new place, so they're on the way. That crane looks rather artistic, doesn't it, against the blue sky? It's very yellow. Goodness, they're knocking on. We're going to have a look round from the other side. Wow. They look like they're starting... Oh, goodness, that's blurred. Do you know, it's the bane of my life, all this fencing. I think it's preposterous. I think they ought to build slots in that people can look through. They look like they're starting to get ready for doing the cast concrete to me. This looks like reinforcing bars that they're putting in, ready for the cast concrete to go on. Amazing. Very interesting. And what's that over there with the blue ways? We'll go around the other side and have a look from over there. So this is the famous Cookson Street, and that's the region where we've just been, down there. So if you want to know all about online auctions, you can watch that video separately. Very interesting, actually. And this block here, between the Premier shop that's just disappearing at the back of that van, and this street here, Charles Street, is where the new Blackpool Multiversity is going. So these houses and shops are all earmarked for compulsory purchase and then eventually demolition. So we're creating a new modern regional home for UK government, bringing thousands of office workers into the town centre as part of a £300 million transformation of the area. And to be fair, it needs transforming. It needs transforming. And the public sector investment always precursors private sector investment. So this is what it's going to look like. So this here is the hop, which has been renovated and converted into the dentists. And this is the new building that they're building, which is the new DWP hub. So it's all interesting stuff, apart from the fact that I should have done that from there, and then you might have been able to see it better without the sun on it. So this is the old hop pub. Which has been transformed, and you can't call it any other. Transformed into King Street Dental Surgery. There you go. And what a beautiful building it is too. It looks a Bobby Dazzler. It does. So this blue stuff, I've just been speaking to one of the workmen. The blue stuff that I mentioned here is the shuttering for the concrete that's going to go in, and then it'll just fly up when they start building it. It'll be like building Meccano. And here's another crane working on the Holiday Inn. There's all kinds of stuff happening all over Blackpool. It's really interesting. Watch out, chap, you're going to get knocked down. So this will be the view as you're coming down this road. That's better. We can see the dog for the rabbit now. I've just said to one of the workmen, you need to cut a bob hole in your wire. This is square wire. The other vertical wire is better because you can put your camera through it. So this is the shuttering for the concrete, and when they start doing that, it'll fly up. And don't forget your hard hat. What a lovely day. I've been to the new Abingdon Street Market. That's going to be absolutely fabulous. There is a separate vlog about that. If you've not already seen it, you need to make sure that you watch that one, because that's going to be a really great venue. That it's absolutely gorgeous. It's lovely. In fact, what time is it? What time is it, Mr. Wolf? It's 5:15 and it's still really warm. There's loads of people about. There's people sitting outside cafes and bars, eating and drinking and enjoying the nice weather, because this is what summer's made of. This is what you've got to do when the weather's nice. So I hope you've enjoyed that little look round what's happening in Blackpool today. It's just a little quick abridged version. Don't forget, make sure that you've subscribed, make sure that you've hit the little bell for notifications, and don't forget to sign up for your Visit Fylde Coast email newsletter. And then at the weekend you will get a full what's on guide of all the information and all the events and things that are happening in this lovely, lovely place. So until next time, we'll see you soon. Bye for now.